Hey guys, and welcome to another sword sparring video. The reason why you see this on freeze frame right now is because I just wanted to take a moment to give a shout out and a plug to the Historical Fencing Guild, of which I happen to be a member of that group. It was started by my friend Nick, who you guys already know. He was the one you saw in the last sparring video and the one who helps me to refine my technique, among other things. He recently opened up a channel on YouTube where you'll see more sparring videos, as well as a few other things as well regarding sword fighting and such. They are focused more on Western weapon arts. However, they are also open to just about anything, which is why I'm in there, because they like seeing, the point of view from my perspective as someone who practices the Chinese sword arts. So, just giving a plug there. I have the link in the description. I also have a link in the description of the last video as well for you guys to check it out. If you like what you're seeing here, definitely check that channel out, because they definitely got bigger things coming on there as well. So let's get on with this. So this here is one member of the group. His name's Richie, and he focuses mostly on German longsword, though that's not what he's using right now. He's using a Rawlings version of an arming sword, because he felt it would be more fair if he went one-handed against me, since I'm using a one-handed weapon. And once again, I'm using those plastic gen. I think this is going to be the last freaking time I use them. I got him right there in the arm there, but you're going to see Richie's also pretty good at keeping up with defense and forcing me to constantly go back. He forces me back pretty well. Anyway, this is the last time I'm going to be using these plastic gen, at least. Well, I might end up having to use them again, but I'm going to go for something else. I'm probably just going to go for a Rawlings myself and just modify it to function more like my den. He got me in the arm. I think I got him, I'm not so sure. They just flop around too much, and you're going to see that here. You probably have already noticed when I try to come back, like when I make an attack and I try to whip the sword back to defend, you'll notice how that blade just flops. And it really makes it difficult for me to keep my point at my enemy and to keep, the blade where I want it to go. While I was able to make some decent arm snipes, I was fighting the blade a lot. And, and I'm not saying this just to, to give an excuse for any mediocre technique you're watching. It's just more like I need to work. If I'm going to be improving myself, I need to work with a tool that's up to the task. Anyway, yeah, I got him there with a stab. But you probably have also noticed that he has a bit more of a stable form. And he, just knows how to use his range against me. I really wish that he went at me with the longsword, though, two-handed. Not just because of the challenge, but because I really like how he uses it. Later on, we will get to see just how he uses his longsword, but he's got a nice technique with it. I could tell he's been working really hard at, and studying the older manuals and trying to get the technique just right. He's really serious about it. And my arm got tapped there. I'm sorry I'm not really narrating point by point how the match is going, but I'm pretty sure many of you guys should be able to see what's happening. Like, I got him in the arm there. I think he's going to get me next. Yeah, he got my right arm. No, right arm or left arm? He got my arm. I don't like the way it took me a second before I pulled the sword back there. This, by the way, this happened on the same day as the little match I had with Nick, where he was pointing out where I was messing up. So you're going to notice my footwork is a little better here. Not by much, but a little bit. See, I dinged him there. Yeah, and that part I was kind of backing up away because I wanted to take a break because I wrapped him in the knuckles a bit too hard, and I was really annoyed with that. There, I was just basically saying that it felt like he had gotten my shirt, but I wasn't too sure if it would have counted as a real blow because I didn't really feel it, but I know it tugged at my shirt. Yeah, and that was another one I felt bad about. I got him in the knuckles again. I don't really try to hit hard, but sometimes when I just flick the sword and it just happens to be there, that happens, and I try to avoid that. Remember, these are supposed to be light sparring matches because we don't have any safety gear on, Nick is currently making armor, and he's giving classes for us on how to make our own armor, so later on we can really go at it and really test out our skills. That was, by the way, is the one strike that I was really proud of, that circular strike to his arm. It's probably the best strike I had of the day and the only really good strike. And that's that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little clip. I know it's not much, but it's something. I do hope to have more sword sparring videos because as I know you guys really like seeing these. And to be honest, the reason why I put them up isn't because I'm trying to show off any skills I have, especially since you guys know I don't think my skills are all that great. It's more just to show you guys how I'm progressing and because I know you guys happen to really like seeing these. And again, the Historical Fencing Guild has a lot of these up. So I suggest you guys go over there and see what they're about and see some of the matches they have. I think you'll enjoy it. Anyway, catch you guys later.